Hello, dear and kind people. According to some, the ancient people's knowledge of the world is encoded in Magura Cave. An unusual stone landscape stretches across northwestern Bulgaria. These are the Belogradchik Rocks, inspiring awe and reverence with their sinister stone masses, jagged against the sky. The region is riddled with gaping chasms, canyons, and caves opening toward the kingdom of Hades, and the most famous among them is Magura Cave, one of the most beautiful Bulgarian caves. It is colossal in size and resembles an underground cathedral. But what makes it truly unique are the ancient drawings on its walls, around 900 in total. It is believed that the oldest are 8,000 years old and among the earliest in Europe. Some of them recreate primitive scenes from the everyday life of prehistoric man, but there are also signs and symbols that still remain undeciphered. According to a team of local paleoarchaeologists and historians, not only Magura Cave itself, but the entire area around it, including the famous Belogradchik Rocks, was a leading cult center in ancient times. For many years, scientists have studied the symbols on its walls and have reached the conclusion that these are not ordinary primitive drawings. Or at least some of them are not. More and more evidence confirms the hypothesis that the cave was a kind of library in which the knowledge of the ancients about the world was encoded, claims my old acquaintance, Kirillov from the Belogradchik Archaeological Society. Various studies lead us to this conclusion, beginning with the semantic analysis of the word Magura. It turns out that the word is found in other places around the world as well, and everywhere it refers to a cave, a hill, or to spring water. But only the Bulgarian Magura is simultaneously a cave, located inside a hill, and beside its springs a lake. Not to mention that here we have traditions of building burial mounds, and the word Mogila sounds similar to Magura. Moreover, the mound is also a hill with a hollow containing sacred messages, says Kirillov, adding, "What possess a complete map of the distribution of the name Magura around the world. More than 400 places. We encounter the word as far away as Japan, the Pacific Ocean, and Africa. The greatest concentration is in the Balkans, and probably the center of the name Magura is precisely here. And something curious, in all these places we observe the same cult of the mother goddess depicted in our Magura as well, even with the same name. In South Korea, for example, she is called Mago, and in China, Magu. The goddess is connected with caves and fertility. Our ancestors believed that she grants knowledge to those who wish to dedicate themselves to her. In Magura Cave, we find analogues of Celtic runes, as well as alchemical symbols, my interlocutor claims. And there is something else astonishing. Here scientists have discovered ancient prototypes of 26 letters of the Cyrillic alphabet, depicted on the cave walls several millennia before the creation of Slavic writing. According to Carroll and his colleagues, the drawings are far more ancient than previously believed. Furthermore, in the Axe Cave in Germany, an ivory plaque was discovered with an image completely identical to a male figure from Magura. This plaque has been dated to 500 years ago, and it is known with certainty that it was brought to the territory of modern Germany by a culture that came from the east. And Bulgaria, where Magura is located, lies to the east. There is convincing evidence that the so-called Cro-Magnons settled in northwestern Bulgaria in the region of Magura 42,000 years ago. Carroll and his colleagues assume that around that time the first drawings on its walls also appeared. At present, the team from the Belogradchik Archaeological Society is preparing a catalog of the cave paintings. The idea is to trace where else in the world similar prehistoric images can be found. But it is not only Magura that focuses their attention. The region is permeated with mysticism. So far, 5 ancient sanctuaries have been discovered, used as places for religious rituals and astronomical observatories. Among them is the 2-level Cave, hidden in the heart of the Belogradchik Rocks. It is believed that it has been inhabited for more than 5,000 years, says Kirill Kirilov. It is located 4 kilometers from Belogradchik and can be reached by an eco-trail. On a rock platform above the cave is the so-called star map, with a carved stone throne for observing deliberately cut holes in the rock representing stars and constellations. The society in Belogradchik organizes tourist routes through these places accompanied by explanatory talks. A reconstruction of a prehistoric dwelling using ancient technologies has also been made. It is built entirely from natural materials: wood, clay, and straw. The interesting thing is that prehistoric people lived in dwellings similar to the old Bulgarian Plitar key houses. Wooden constructions covered with woven branches and plastered with clay. Carroll claims the Belogradchik Rocks in Magura Cave are yet to reveal their millennia-old secrets. It may turn out that it was precisely from here that the spread of various ancient cults and religions around the world began, says Kirill Kirilov. Will we ever learn the whole truth about this magnetic place?